One thing I'm constantly complaining about online is the incredibly stupid makeup hacks you see, right? Something that is meant to make your makeup easier, but actually turns out to make it messier, or just annoying, or harder to do in the first place. A hack is meant to make everything simple. I have 5 makeup hacks that have gone a little bit viral online that I'm gonna try out today and let you know my opinion. Basically, is it worth it? Should you try it? We'll see. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me over on Instagram at RobertWLSH. Let's just get straight into it. Okay, let's watch the first one. So it's this peel off mask situation. A base off peel off mask. And, you know, is it just meant to make it look nice? Is it just, I'm not really sure. Easier to remove, definitely. Part of me thinks this might be a good idea. Hear me out, though. Just being able to, at the end of the day, peel off your makeup. Your skin's been treated to a face mask underneath. Wouldn't that be a dream? Wouldn't that be a dream? But then you kind of have to think of texture. Your face movement. Would that make it constantly be creasing up all the time? Let's give it a go. I just want to try it on one side of my face versus the other and see what a result is. I'm going to use this one from Medipil. So the whole range of this skincare was actually sent to me by Glam Touch, which is a KBeauty store in London. They do some great stuff. They do nails, makeup, skincare. They're really cool. So thank you to them. I love the whole skincare. So this is for wrapping mask. Wrapping masks are really good in general because, before makeup as well, because they just leave your skin with this incredibly beautiful glow. What I'm trying with this is to make sure that the layer is all even. There's no like hard edges off mask, because that will peel off before you want it to peel off. There you go, just like a very light layer. I'm going to keep my face a little bit still while we're waiting for that to dry. Because like, I mean, that just looks like great skin. See what I mean? Imagine that under your foundation. I'm just going to dry it down while keeping my face very still. Oh, see, you see here, like, you can see a line there. I should have blended out a little bit more. Is it too late? It's too late. I can't touch it because it'll start coming up. And that just looks like great, look, it just looks like good skin, doesn't it? I don't know how confident I would be walking out the house and thinking my skin could possibly start peeling off. But that looks, ooh. Imagine if you have like texture in your skin or like crazy pores and you can just have this layer over your skin. Someone needs to invent this. This could be it. This could be it. Gonna let that settle down. I'm going to use my foundation with a puff. So I'm just pushing on, I'm not rubbing around. Small bits at a time. I was just going to like stretch out my nose here, but I can't really because then the product will start to peel. Ooh, this foundation goes on great with this. That actually looks normal, right? That looks completely normal. I wonder how much coverage you can build up. I am surprised to see my skin that is the side we did it on, right? Yeah. I am surprised to see my skin texture still. I thought it would be like really smooth, but I do wonder as it wraps, does it shrink and gets tighter? We'll give that a while and we'll check in on it. Okay, let's take a look at our next hack.
And makeup artist base hack. They mix foundation and this mix on being essence. They dance, jump, sweet, and the base doesn't move. So let's mix it. Fermented bean is the reason Enhypen's base sticks all day. Does it last? Let me show you.
Okay, so if you missed it, that was the Mixun Bean Essence, a beautiful essence, which I have already. An essence is like a serum almost, but this one is a little bit more stickier, a little bit sticky, and they've mixed it with their foundation to give like this unbudge-proof, really glowy finished foundation. Now, they say it doesn't move, they say it doesn't crease. There is nothing about this hack where I think, yeah, that will make my foundation not move. It's skincare mixed into foundation. It's gonna look glowy and nice, but it's not gonna make it budge-proof in my mind. If anything, watering down your foundation with skincare is gonna make it last less time. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take my MUA Pro Base Lumi Tint, which is my absolute favorite foundation at the moment. A few drops of that. A few drops of the Bean Essence. I'm gonna do 3. Can you see how it's like stringy? Beautiful on skin. It's great primer, actually. And I'm gonna mix it. It's making this like, what? It's like weird and stringy. Okay, let's try it on this side. Oh, it's definitely like, you're gonna definitely have to like tap How's this gonna last long when it's already separating on the skin? That's already separating. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's very like, once it's on the skin, it actually is surprisingly drying down quite well. I thought it would be a bit, I guess, gloopy on the skin. I think if you want a fuller coverage, you're definitely going to have to mix up quite a bit. Obviously, diluting that product, you're going to miss a lot of you're going to get rid of a lot of the coverage. But I mean, it's not horrendous looking, right? It actually it looks beautiful. Oh, I just felt a little twitch. My nose is peeling. The face mask is peeling. We can't really do anything because if we try and fix it, it's all just going to start to peel off. I'm not even joking. That looks beautiful. That's so nice. Very subtle. Let's do a bit of concealer so we can see how that works with both sides. I'm going to take my Weightless Wonder from the Beauty Crop. I've been loving using this at the moment. I'm not going to use it here because the mask side is peeling already. Oh, I need to be careful. Oh, it's peeling. Can you see? Okay, this was my concern with a face mask. I just tapped a little bit and it's picked up. So imagine like accidentally touching your face or something. This does look beautiful. I would probably use like a flat brush in turn with this, you know what I mean? So we get like this double action going, the application and the blending together, but it does look really, really nice. I'm interested to see how long it lasts. Let me put in a little wear test here for you. Let's take a little look at this video. So this is basically somebody taking a blush, a liquid blush or cream blush, and wiping it under their eyes and kind of being like shocked that it's neutralized the under eye area or it's brightened that eye area a little bit. I know this looks kind of stupid and a little bit shocking, but this of course this will work. Color theory. Pink is going to brighten up the under eye depending on your skin tone and the depth of the pink. This isn't a terrible idea. You can do it before your foundation, you can do it after your foundation. Just show you in comparison to the other side. I'm using quite a light pink and one that doesn't have any grayness to it. We don't want that like mauvey pink. A few things from these videos in particular though is that the lighting is a very precise situation. So that yellow lighting makes everything seem like it blends a little bit better. So perhaps I wouldn't recommend covering your whole face in a pink blush, but a lot of people do this anyway online using pink powders, pink concealers, using any shade of red or any color that has red to it. Pink is white and red is going to brighten under the eyes. Just like on deeper skin tones, when you use a red, it's really the same rules. And you can kind of see this barely does anything on me. It just neutralizes that area. Now, if we go fuller coverage, that's when we need to be a little bit more careful because it does just kind of look like I have a pink middle of the face. But with highlighter, a bit of eye makeup, some mascara, this could be quite cute. Blush can also make quite a good color corrector because most of them have that redness to them. Just be careful of the formula and the heaviness of a product. So which side do you prefer? One without the pink under eye or one with the pink under eye and half the face? I mean, that doesn't look terrible. You can tell it's definitely like really, really pink, but you know, I'm English. A lot of people have pink under eyes nowadays. But it's just color theory. Anything with a redness to it will brighten or neutralize the under eye. My lighting's so bad in this room. I should have done it on the other side. I'm almost scared to do it on this side with the mask, but let's do it. We'll just treat it like we're doing our makeup any other day. Why is it stinging my face? It's definitely starting to peel off in this one area here. See, look, a little bit of pink just brightens up the area. That's nothing crazy. That's nothing crazy to be crazy about. Okay, let's look at the next one. So she's basically dotted loads of different shades of blush down her cheek, which is cute, and then blending it together. They're all kind of in the same color family, so they will just blend out to a blush. Let's do it anyway because it looks fun. That is the craziest blurred face I've ever seen. I've just grabbed all the tier blushes and we're just gonna try a few different ones with this technique. I wanna go a little bit more like darker to lighter. So let's do the darkest at the top here. I'm not going to do it on this side with a mask on. I'm going to let that settle for a little bit. Red here. This could actually just be a really fun way to use those blush shades you haven't got around to using, you know? Okay, and let's blend. You know, considering I have that, the foundation mixed with the bean essence on this side of my face, I thought I would be very shiny and very, like glossy, but I'm actually kind of dry. I'm kind of dried a bit, which I mean is good because as an oily person, I don't want moisture slick skin. That looks terrible. That looks so bad. That looks really bad. That looks so shit. Well, it's kind of like, I think the mixture of the foundation and the bean essence underneath is very fragile and it's lifted everything. So now you can just see my skin underneath. Okay, that's a no. That's a no for me. Okay, we have one more and then let's see what we can do about this peeling side here. So they're kind of like getting the accuracy here and then doing a quick movement to get that accuracy again underneath. Wait, did they do the top too? I kind of like this idea because when you're really quick, you get a really smooth movement and precise, right? Instead of like going slowly and being like jagged, you get a really smooth movement. I'm gonna try it with a bright pink just so we can see the shade. And get it out here. It's good, it's good. That's great. Yeah, that is precision. Wait, is it close up though? It's not bad, you know? And you can just tidy up. What did I do on the top? It was like, that works. It works. I would never wear this color, but oh my gosh, very precise. Remember when everyone was doing this with liner? Because it's so quick, you don't really get the chance to mess up. That works. That really works. Okay, let's look at this mask. I need to take this color off. I can't take myself seriously in this color. So horrible on me. But it works. It's already peeling around here. So if you had any movement, you were like, oh, it's gonna peel off. It started peeling right here. And actually, it does come off super easy. You definitely couldn't move your face. I won't have to use makeup remover on those areas. How great did the foundation look on top of that though? Someone has to make this product a peelable primer that's a little bit more flexible with the skin. You're going to be a millionaire if you do that. Well, those were the hacks. Listen, what did we have? Peel off mask, halfway successful. I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. The bean essence with a foundation, I think if you choose the right foundation, that could be a really good one. 7 out of 10. Blush under the eye is just color theory. You just have to find the right one, and it can look a little bit patchy. I'm gonna give that 8 out of 10. The blush hack. Okay, maybe if you use a more liquid formula and had like your nice foundation underneath, that would be really, really nice. I think it's also a good way to experiment with color. 7 out of 10. The lip is really good. The lip is good. I think that would work really well with a black. You know, if you really want to get with sharp edges, I'm going to give that 8 out of 10. No, I'm going to give that 10 out of 10 because that was great. I'm pleasantly surprised. Okay, let me know your opinions down below. Would you try any of these? Have you tried any of these? Are any of these just your normal go-to? This is what I do with my makeup. Let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one.